What's up, family? This is Sensei from Ride Fit Nation. Welcome to the channel. Today, we're going to talk about just being mindful during the holiday seasons. This is when people are riding their bikes and having a good time. For people like myself who enjoy riding year-round, it's cold, it's warm, it's hot, it's spring, whatever it is, we're going to find a way to ride. But unfortunately, there are some crazy people out there who don't have any respect for riders, no matter what time of the year it is. So people always say, hey man, what's the best time of the year to stop riding? There is no time of the year to stop riding. There's no best time of the year to stop riding. However, there are times of the year to be mindful. And these holiday times, we need to be mindful. I should have made this video before Thanksgiving, but Thanksgiving, Christmas time, New Year's, it's a lot of things to be mindful of. So I have a list of 6 things to list. If you have anything that you want to add to the list, just throw it in the comment section and we're going to be just fine. First one, be vigilant. Be vigilant. Look around your surroundings, all right? I'm going to look up online what the word vigilant means. That way we can learn together. Vigilant, keeping careful watch for possible danger or difficulties, right? So you got to be vigilant. People never really pay attention to bikes. Even if they know a bike is around, they still ain't gonna pay attention to bikes. They still gonna find a way to smack us off our bikes, and then they're gonna tell the cop, oh, I didn't see him. They're gonna lie. And the cops is gonna say, well, it was a mistake, so we're just gonna give you a warning, might give you a ticket, but just be careful next time while the rider is laying on his freaking back, broken the hell up, or possibly gone. All right, so you got to be vigilant at all times, not just during the holidays, but during the holidays, more and more people are celebrating and more people are drunk when they are celebrating. You see what I'm saying? And if they're drunk, that means that their vision is impaired. Their hand and eye coordination is impaired. Their response time is impaired. So you have to be vigilant. When you're on your motorcycle, use your rear view mirrors. Look to see who's behind you. Look to see the action going on behind you. Sometimes park your bike at the light on the side of the car. Instead of parking directly behind the car, catty corner it. Just those little things make a big deal, a big difference. Now, some people might not agree with it, but I'm telling you, I've been doing this for years. That's gonna give you some time. That way, if they smack into something, they're gonna smack into the car, not into you, hopefully, right? Be vigilant. The next one on the list is to dress for the season, not the reason. The first 4 is categorized for drunk people, okay? Dress for the season, not the reason. It's the holiday season. Like I said, people are drunk. I know you might want to put on your half-face helmet. You might want to put on your German helmet. You might want to ride, with a minimum amount of protection on. But dress for the season, not the reason. Put on your full-face helmet, and I can't tell you what to do, how to do it, when to do it, where to do it, why to do it. But put on your full-face helmet. Put on some nice, strong leather gloves. Layer up on your leather jacket. Put on a sweater on the bottom. Put on a thermal on the bottom. Put on a t-shirt on the bottom of that. So everything is going layered. Your jeans, same thing. Try to get some really strong jeans. Get the riding jeans if you can. Your boots, make sure you have high boots on that's protecting your ankles, and steel toes that can protect your feet, your toes if you happen to go down. Dress for the season, not the reason. Repeat that. Dress for the season and not for the reason. I'm telling you, I'm making light of it, but this is real. This is a real conversation to be had. You know what I'm saying? Put on your gear, man. Stop playing around. If it's raining outside, you're gonna put on your rain gear. If I'm gonna go do work on, let's say my bathroom, I'm doing tiles, I'm gonna put on my eyepiece and my gloves because I know that thing's gonna fly all over the place and take my eye out. So dress for the season, not the reason. Next one is to look 3 times before you move. Yeah. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. Did you notice how I slowed it down? Pretty quick. A little slower. Then you go. Because the brain can shut off. The brain can literally go to sleep. Your brain, you might think in your mind that nothing was there. So when you do the 3 count, you have enough time to visually assess the environment, and that way you know that it's safe to go. Okay, how many times have you driven around your neighborhood and then you're like, yo, I never even seen that house before, and then you see a house pop up out of nowhere. Like that house been there for like 25 years. You've been living there for 15 years, but you never noticed the house. That ever happen to you? Or, you're riding your bike and then a car comes zooming by you. You're like, yo, I didn't even know that car was there. Where the hell that car came from? Listen, I had my glasses on one day. I used to wear glasses right before I had the eye surgery. And I'm looking for my glasses. The glasses is on my freaking face. It's literally on my face. My mom was like, the glasses is right there in your face. It happens to all of us. You have 2 cars parked next to each other, the same type of cars, and you go into the wrong car. See, the brain will sometimes work with you and it will sometimes work against you. You see what I'm saying? So it's imperative that you take the time to look. Use that rear view mirror like I said in the beginning. Look. Use those mirrors. Those mirrors are not made just for passing people. It's made to, when you're at a stop, you look and check your background, check your environment, okay? There are drunk people around. The last one in the drunk section is to avoid late night riding if and when possible. Now keep in mind, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just pointing out the things that in my mind that I've witnessed, that I've experienced, that I've seen, and the list goes on, okay? Avoid late night riding. It's dark. People are now really, really drunk. They don't care. They're blasting music. They're on their phones. They're arguing with people. They're in the car making out. Sometimes somebody probably be getting head in the car. They ain't paying no attention to nothing, all right? All they know is that they're in their car. They don't care about you. And they're gonna drive and hit you. And they're gonna hit you, and once again, what are they gonna say? What did I say in the beginning? They're gonna say they ain't see you, okay? If they have alcohol in their system, then they're gonna go to jail. If they don't have alcohol in their system, and they say they did not see you at all, they did not hear you, and once again, slap on the wrist. So remember, the law is not for motorcyclists, it is for the motorists, not for the motorcyclists, all right? So avoid late night riding when possible. If you're gonna ride throughout the day, it's great. Late night riding can lead to so many catastrophic things that I'm not a big fan of late night riding, even though I do love late night riding, honestly, in the summertime. But during this time of the year, I'm not a fan of it. I promise you, it's terrible. Okay, now we're gonna go into the title Cops Are Watching. These are the last 2. Do not drink alcohol during the holidays when you're riding a motorcycle. Now, don't drink alcohol, period, when you're riding a motorcycle, okay? Don't drink alcohol, man. You need to have as much awareness as possible, okay? You need to be able to respond when you need to respond. You need to be able to dilly-dally when you need to dilly-dally. You need to be able to hit that brake on command. And the alcohol is going to cut that down. Alcohol includes, don't do cocaine either. Don't smoke no damn weed, no heroin, none of that. None of that. No medication, because all these things will sabotage you as a rider. And if something happens to you, they're gonna run that blood test and they're gonna say it happened because he or she had substances in the bloodstream. So don't drink no bomba clot alcohol. All right? You understand that? Don't drink nothing. Don't drink no smoking, no injection, no pills, no nothing. Nothing at all. Yeah, man. All right, next one, last one. Do the speed limit, man. Remember, cops are watching. You don't need to be speeding like crazy. In the holidays, there are more cops out here than prostitutes on the streets. All right? You need to maintain your speed limit. If you're gonna go over speed limit, I understand 5 miles per hour over or 10 miles per hour over. The speed limit is 70. I think 75 is good. You don't need to go 80, but 5 to 10 miles per hour. I don't think most cops is gonna bother bikers who's doing that. But during the holidays, guess what? Guess what? They have a much higher agenda. They gotta reach that quota. They gotta get those tickets written. And I know I have a lot of guys who's in law enforcement here on this channel. So let me know, would you pull somebody over who was doing 5 or 10 miles over speed limit? Or are you more after the guys who's doing 20 plus miles over speed limit? I'm just curious. Leave that in the comments. And while I'm at it too, I want to take the moment to go back over this real quick, and then I'll hit another point. Last one, be vigilant. Not the last one, I'm going through the list, I'm sorry. First one, be vigilant. Number 2, dress for the season, not the reason. Number 3, look 3 times before moving. Number 4, avoid late night riding. 5, do not drink alcohol. And 6, do the speed limit because the damn popo is watching. All right, yeah, I know I'm crazy. I'm sick in my head. So now I want to take the moment to big up my club, Iron Bread. I want to big up my MC, Iron Bread. And I want you to take the moment to big up your club in the comments. Let me know what kind of club you in. Is it a social club? Is it a riding club? Is it an MC? Is it a 1% club? Yo, big up your club. Let me know what up, because you know, as time goes, I want to start to visiting a lot of you guys. I want to start to visit y'all. You know what I mean? We gotta put aside all the differences and really start remembering that we have one common enemy. You know what I'm saying? And we ride bikes. And it's for us as a group of people to start to get together. All right? Name your clubhouse too. I want to come visit y'all, man. Give me the invite and I'll come out, especially when I get my bike back in the road. As y'all know, I haven't ridden my motorcycle since Milwaukee, Wisconsin. But it's a lot of work getting done to the bike, and I'm happy about it. All right, so anyway, I'm out of here. This is Sensei from Ride Fit Nation telling you we're gonna get these miles, we're gonna get this money, and we're gonna get this muscle. And if you ain't getting one of those, then start getting it. You ain't gotta get them all 3 together, but at least get some money. If you got the money already, then go and get some miles. If you ain't got the miles and you ain't got the money, then get some muscle. All right, let's go. We out. Peace.